What's poppin', Rap Dominance family? It's your boy and I'm back at it again with another video, and this video is 3 tips to sound better while rapping. Okay, so that's gonna start right about now. Okay, 3 tips that I have when it comes to sounding better while rapping. You know, I like to get right into it, guys. I don't like to put a lot of filler in it. I like to start and give you exactly what you came here for. So the first tip will be to find the pitch that you sound the best in. So the way you do that is by going into the booth, recording in different pitches, and you find what pitch works best for you. Okay? Sometimes it'll be your actual natural pitch, whatever pitch you feel most natural in. But also understand that you do fluctuate when you rap. Your voice changes. Even when you talk, your voice might go higher, might go lower. It switches up. But you want to find a pitch that you sound the best in, right? And then you go ahead and try to record in that pitch as much as possible. And that will improve your sound while rapping. It's very simple, but it's very effective. Okay, it's very effective. So you definitely want to do that. And while you're doing that, it's good to ask also opinions, because maybe by having other people there with you, they might be able to tell you what they think sounds best, because it's not really about you. At the end of the day, the music that you're doing is really for the fans, okay, ultimately, okay, because in order for you to sustain a business, your fans have to love your music. Not just you love your music, your fans also have to love your music. So you want to hear other people's opinion, and then you can make your decision based upon that. Now, tip number 2 that I have for you will be to punch in when you need to. Okay? A lot of people, based upon their pride, they don't want to punch in. Okay? Some people want to go straight through without punching in, but sometimes it's better to punch in. Okay, you have top artists that punch in, that rap phenomenally, right? Like, for example, Kendrick Lamar. Okay, he punches in. All right, the way he raps, it's not gonna sound good if he's gonna rap that way straight through. All right, it's not gonna sound right. Some of the songs. I'm not saying he does that with every song, but certain songs he does that with. Now, it's not going to be, the person listening is not going to be able to tell where he punched in necessarily, okay? That's hard to tell where somebody punches in, because you're supposed to punch in and it's supposed to flow. If you're punching in and it sounds like you did it on a second tape, then that wasn't the greatest punching. Okay, but there's certain times where it's better to punch in. Okay? When it comes to punching in, right, you don't want to punch in every 10 seconds. That's not what I mean by punching in. I mean by, you might have a part in a song that it sounds better when the words kind of overlap, all right, and you might want to put it in there. I'm not telling you to punch in 10 times in a verse. No, that's going to make the song sound choppy and it's not going to be fluent. But if you punch in 1 time during the verse, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, maybe 3 times during the song. There's nothing wrong with that. But punch in when you need to. There's certain times when you should be punching in. Point blank period. There's certain times when you should be punching in. I'm not ashamed to punch in. I'll punch in where I need to punch in, because I know that, first of all, it's going to save time, number 1. And number 2, sometimes it just sounds better. Okay? It just sounds better to punch in at certain points. Okay? Doesn't mean that it happens in every song. Doesn't mean that it happens multiple times in a verse. It might just be 1 time in the whole song, but that 1 time could have made or break the verse. All right. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, like I always tell you, like I always advise you guys here at Rap Dominance family to do, is to memorize your lyrics. It's very important to memorize the lyrics. Your songs will always come out a lot more crisp if you memorize the lyrics, because you're not sitting there reading a paper and try to flow at the same time. You're going to be just focused on your flow. If you have everything memorized, you're just focusing on your flow and how fluent you put the words together. Point blank, period. All right. So make sure you memorize your songs as much as possible, man. You want to do as little reading as possible. A lot of these artists today with amazing flows, they don't write, man. They do not write. All right. You have Jay-Z. He doesn't write. Tory Lanez doesn't write. All right. And he's great with hooks. He's great with flows. Lil Wayne doesn't write. All right. So there's a whole bunch of artists I could probably pull up right now that do not write. But when you hear their songs are, it's not even necessarily the lyrical content or the wordplay that catches you with some of those rappers, but just the flow alone makes them great artists. Okay? Just the flow alone. And a lot of that could be contributed to the fact that they do not write and all they really do is focus on their flow. All right? So that's a key tip that I have for you, is to really memorize your rhymes and to just focus on your flow. That's the only way you'll be able to do that. Okay, 100%. So, I mean, those are the 3 tips I have for you. You know, I try to make this quick and to the point. What I want you to do as usual is please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like the video. That helps a lot with the channel and it helps me to give you quality content. And leave a comment in the section leave a comment in the comment section if you have any questions. I love to answer your questions. I love to make videos from the questions that you ask. So with that, Rap Dominance family, I'm out. Till the next time. Peace out.